Hello, everyone. This really is a show about nothing. Mitchell, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you, Woz?
I'm doing quite good. I was actually in the bathroom, and there's no urinals in there, but apart from that, I have nothing much
don't
to
mention that
complain
on
about.
TV. Nobody wants to hear.
Okay, now, this is a show that will spread the propaganda of SFW, and we'll have some guests. You know, you'll get to see the special
effects.
You'll get to see the special men behind the club. Anyway, what would you like to start talking about first?
Well, you know, for Christ's sake, what's with this gubernatorial race anyway? I mean, I turn on the TV and they're just attacking each other left and right. I mean, who really cares? It's not like people actually vote in this country.
Yeah, more to the point, who really cares? Because by the time you're seeing this, you'll already know who the governor is. So what difference does it make? Today is election day, by the way, the day we're taping this.
Hey, you know, it's like a time capsule. You know, people like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Anyway, we have many guests to get to, so let's get it right off. Let's bring out Enrico Pasquale. He's a janitor here at the TV studio. So come on out, Enrico.
Yeah, Enrico.
Hola.
Hola.
No hablo inglés.
D'accord. Est-ce que tu aimes le foot?
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
What kind of Spanish does this man speak? Really?
Broken.
Español con broom.
Come, Broom.
All right, we're going to speak to you in English, and whether or not you understand, it'll certainly be hilarious. So,
No doubt.
how do you like your janitorial work?
Me gusta chile con queso y hamburguesa con mericons y
That's very good. So,
No sé.
shut up. Do you clean the urinals, or oh wait, there aren't any urinals here. Do you clean the toilets, or do you just clean the hallways and like sweep out?
me gusta fútbol y béisbol y la país de
That's very interesting.
Argentina.
That's very interesting. Now, what I really want to know is, do you ever have to clean up really gross things like vomit?
Sí, me gusta vomitar.
And
Por supuesto.
and what do you use to get something like that up?
Uso un persona con pelo rojo.
I'd just like to interrupt for a minute. You may notice that Chris keeps looking down towards this direction. In truth, Jason and I are actually naked under here, but it doesn't matter because there's a table, so you can't see. It feels quite nice, and quite frankly, we can't perform without wearing no shorts.
Well, you know, there's a little draft in here.
There is.
and,
It feels quite nice.
Yes, it's it really lights me up.
Este es muy estúpido. Oh,
So, Enrique, as I was saying,
sí.
where do you put, like, you have the bucket, right? You have the
Sí.
bucket and the mop,
Sí.
and once you get the vomit up, like, what do you do with it?
¿Cómo esta?
Hoy como va?
¿Qué? Su canción.
All right, thank you, Enrique.
Popular.
We'd like to call our next guest.
Oh, qué va.
No, we're not calling a guest yet.
Oh, all right. Just get out,
Let's
Enrique.
let's talk about the news,
Okay.
shall we? As we yeah, you know, Enrique, it's a good thing you're a janitor because you're gonna be cleaning that up later on.
All right. So I hear the Dutch are looking to let gays adopt.
Yes, actually they are. You know, really, the Fairfax Journal. The Fairfax Journal is a daily newspaper for Fairfax County. It's not like Fairfax is a great big place. Why would they waste their time with a world section? First of all, if they were going to do a world section, don't you think they'd divert it to world news?
Pisa mojado. ¿Qué va? Ay.
Thank you, Enrique.
Cállate.
The problem is, you know, you give these janitors 2 minutes and they think they can stay for the rest of the show.
Sometimes you just have to beat them.
Now, anyway, Jason was telling us how the Dutch were pushing to let gays adopt. Quite frankly, I don't see how this is relevant to my life or anyone else who lives here. So we'll skip that.
What isn't relevant about it?
What? Well, I mean, let's see. The fact that I'm neither gay, nor adopted, nor Dutch, basically makes this article irrelevant to me. Thank you.
Yeah, but are you pushing?
I do push, but not right now. Anyway, it's
So,
election day today.
Yeah. And another.
Two great candidates, I might add. Don Beyer and
Jim Gilmore.
Jim Gilmore. Yeah, great.
Anyways, in other tape delay news, the Hindenburg crashed today, and I heard we just won the war.
Yay. Yay.
USA.
USA. Newsflash, the Cold War just began. Yay, capitalism.
All right. So, anyways, shall we call our next guest?
I'm afraid of the guest thing, you know.
Well, I don't think they are all going to be as bad as Enrico. I mean, there's a special case.
You're right.
So,
Should we call the next guest?
Yeah, you go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to give a little preface to this guest. Our next guest is Peter Collis, and quite frankly, he's an interesting guy. Sometimes he gets on everyone's nerves, but really, he's a great guy. Now, the fact that he gets on everyone's nerves, sometimes we have to punish him. Now, we agreed to let him on the TV show today. He drove all the way out from Great Falls to come out here, and quite frankly, I don't know why the camera's on Jason since I'm the one talking. But anyway.
Finn, don't yell. Didn't your doctor tell you it's not healthy?
Anyway,
Let's get Peter out here.
So anyway, Peter, just to give you a little preface, you're going to think he's strange, and he really is, but he will seem a little more strange because he is not allowed to say any word with an S in it. So, what is this?
Peter is basically going to be out here until he...
Who is directing the freaking
Until he says a word with the letter S, we're going to let him stay out here.
Right.
And hopefully he won't destroy things like our friend
And
Enrique.
hopefully he'll have something important to say. So, without further ado, here is Peter Collis. That's right.
So Peter, how are you today?
I'm fine.
You know, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm all confused. What day is today?
Today?
That's right, it is today.
So Pete, you know, I'm sure you're very interesting, but nobody really cares. So what is your favorite movie anyway?
Cream?
Cream. Oh, that sounds provocative. And I hear you're a big fan of music, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite music group?
Metallica.
And
And Ungarden. And Alice in Chain.
I see. So what do you do in your spare time, Pete?
I play guitar.
Do you play any sports?
I play baseball and hockey.
Oh, really? You play hockey, do you? What do you think of this nice jersey?
18.
it's actually Atan, is what you should be saying. Miroslav Shatan, everybody. It's not Satan. We're not Satan worshippers. We don't promote Satan in any way.
Or Satanism.
For that fact. Now, what was I going to ask you, Pete?
I don't know.
You go to X high school like we do, in X County. We're not allowed to say what school we go
Well,
to.
we are an X-County Public Access
Right, we are.
corporation.
Put this together. X County Public Access. You know where we're at. You're watching us right now.
In X state and X country.
Right, I think we can say what state we're in. We're obviously in
Can we?
Virginia.
Oh, that's...
And quite frankly, I think the
How
watchers
obvious is it?
already deduced that they're in Fairfax, and we are in Fairfax. Now, our school happens to be in Fairfax County, in the more, what should I say, affluent area. Whoops. Anyway.
I guess we're on again. Anyway, Ben, I'll let you talk to our guest here a little bit more, who just said something he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Really, I don't know what to say. You flattered me.
I'm naked too.
No, he's not. He's lying to you.
He's not naked.
All right, this is obviously getting a little
This is really
stupid.
comfortable.
So, Pete, thank you for coming by.
And get the hell off the stage. Now, as I would like to say before I was so rudely cut off by Jason before, I'd like to comment on
I'm sorry, Ben.
politics. You know, really, the cameramen are throwing stuff at me. Quite frankly, I can't throw anything back because those are $5,000 cameras. Here comes a monkey. Well, that would mean Adam Manetsky is here.
Oh, for Christ's sake, just talk, Ben.
What was that? Anyway, I'm trying to... Okay, now. Now, should we talk about politics? Because frankly, I think I'm the only one who cares.
Okay, let's talk. What do you want to talk about?
I would like to talk about this car tax, quite frankly.
Well, who doesn't want to talk about the car tax?
Exactly. I mean, there's frankly nothing more interesting.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yes. Let me just get a bit of space from you here. Anyway. Would you stop putting your hand there, for Christ's sake?
All right.
Wait a minute. Both your hands are on the table. Yikes. Anyway.
All right.
The car tax, Jim Gilmore has promised us.
Will be abolished.
Well, saying he will abolish it. Yet, it will take 5 years. How convenient. He won't be in office 5 years from now, will he?
I think he will. Isn't Governor's term
Governor's 6 years, yeah. How convenient. He's going to get it established before he's reelected. Anyway, it's not actually abolishing it. It's leaving it into the county. And Fairfax County will not repeal the car tax because the area we
Because
live
they
in...
heart communism.
Right.
Well, actually, that would be very uncommunist. But anyways, since I don't really know what I'm talking about, and I'm getting hand gestures from a very strange man on the side, I think we should bring out another guest.
Yes, let us bring out another guest.
Let us bring out a guest. Her name is Finland, and oh, she doesn't want to come
Shake
out.
your head no. First of all, we'd like to say what Anna does for the club. She is
Head of gender
relations, I believe. Come on, Anna.
Oh,
come on, there you go.
Get a microphone from him over here. Oh, that's very nice of her.
No, I'd just like to say, she's not. Oh, look, she's not on yet.
Okay, good.
Now, Anna has gone for the
Slip up.
slippage of words. Tongue.
You had a poor diction there for a second, but I think it's all right.
Yes, it was a malediction, I believe. Anyway, as I was saying, this is Anna, head of gender relations for SFW.
Where can we begin?
Where can we begin? Quite frankly, she's the only girl most of these guys know, and
Anna is from Finland, which is a very interesting place. They don't like American cars there except for fjords. And anyways,
Fjords.
so Anna. So Anna,
sometimes
how are
our
you today?
cameramen break out into uncontrollable fits of laughter. You'll have to excuse them.
So how are you today, Anna?
I'm doing just super.
And you were shaking your head over there for a second. What was that all about?
I think she had
I-
orders from Danny not to come on camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. My boyfriend,
Dominating
It's a little
boyfriend. He's a Russian, quite stern, you know.
communism,
It's that whole communist thing. I
Yeah.
think.
Boy, are they still bitter? I'll tell you.
That was him just then.
Sounded pretty angry, didn't he?
All right, thank you, Anna.
Anna, I don't think we have anything to talk to you about. You just have too much to say.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, you're stepping on my ground. Anyway, who should we have next? I think we have a special guest, Captain Ahab, waiting to come on.
Captain
He's missing a leg.
Captain Ahab is going to hobble over here eventually, but I think that since he was injured by Enrique, the crazed janitor, we should first bring on Ryan Sue. He's a very good friend of ours, and well, we think you'd like him.
Let me tell you, he is a crazy womanizer. Like all little Asian men, they love those women, let me tell you. How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I hear you work at a meat processing plant.
Yes, sir.
What's that like?
Well, first we like to massage the meat a little,
Right?
make it tender. And then we
Do you
like
wash your
to,
hands before you process the meat? Because I'm really afraid of getting E. coli and all that. It's disgusting.
What the hell? Wash hands? Jeez.
It's like Papa John's Pizza and McLean's.
Oh.
They don't wash their hands either.
Okay, I think we were allowed to say that because the light hasn't gone off. All right, now let's keep going. So Ryan, what
Ryan,
kind of
actually,
meat do they process?
Let's get off this meat processing topic because, quite frankly, it's not very interesting. Ryan, why don't you show to this group some of your womanizing techniques? Because I'm sure everyone would like to know. Tell me.
Well-
All right, Jason's a chick here, okay? Everyone imagine this. Mitchell, a chick. Ryan, say you don't know. You guys are at a bar. Say you don't know him, her, him, whatever. How do you start a conversation? I'd like to see this.
Well, first of all, Ben, can I call you Ben?
Yeah, you may.
Well, see, the thing about my technique is I really don't come up to the woman. They come to me. See,
You're a master. You have much
it's a technique that I've mastered.
Okay, all right. Say I come up to you. How do you initiate the conversation?
Well, see, you initiate the conversation.
Is there like a look you look for? If that woman's
Well,
giving you
see-
like the wink and
See,
you know,
I always ignore everything until the woman makes the first
statement.
step.
All right. So you come here often?
Why, yes.
Let's go shag. Is that what you do?
Well,
That's what I would
well,
do, but I'm not very good.
Like, I can't give away all my trade secrets, but along those lines.
Wow, that's
Really?
nice.
That's quite
Like-
fascinating.
Like, I usually shag 'em run.
Shag 'em run.
I usually shag 'em run.
Oh, behave.
All right. Well, enough of this blasphemy. So
I think you've got more to learn still.
Hey, don't talk to a lady like that.
how do you keep the relationship going?
Well,
I mean, do you say you shag her rotten? Do you call her back, or do you just leave it and know there's other dames to be shagged? If you know what I'm saying.
well, you know, the wait period is 3 days. You know.
You make them, sweat a little.
You make them linger a little. You know, I mean,
Linger?
Do they
I
come
mean,
crawling back to you?
yeah, they come crawling. You know.
I'm envious of you, Mr. Sue.
All right, that's very interesting. So should we bring in another guest, or should we let him squirm a little more?
What do you want to do?
I think we should bring out our next guest. He is a whaler, and I think we all know him. He's a very famous literary character, so let's bring him out.
Captain Ahab is his name, actually. You'll have to excuse him. He's hobbling out now. It'll take a while.
Special effects are rampant here.
She's the white whale.
What is the white whale's name?
Moby Richard.
Moby Richard. Wow.
Mr. Me.
You call him by his formal name, I see. For you viewers at home, he means Moby Dick.
Oh, that was before the editing.
Okay.
Ishmael.
So
Ishmael's not here right now. Calm down.
so are there any dictums of whaling you'd like to share with us?
No, but I did read the dictionary once.
And did you find anything interesting to improve your diction?
No.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. The dictionary is full of good, hearty words.
When I read it, I feel like I'm in a dictatorship.
Oh,
This is ridiculous.
I mean, who throws
Ludicrous.
change? Especially pennies. Anyways, so, when you're on a whaling ship, anything interesting happen?
Nothing.
What type of whales do you prefer to hunt? Sperm?
Sperm whale.
Oh, sperm whales. And what is it that you're looking for in the sperm whales?
Sperm.
Spermaceti?
No.
Oh, come on, that's just sick.
Just sperm.
Nobody wants sperm, especially not from a whale.
Sperm is off the back.
This really is just inappropriate.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Ahab, for coming by, but
Arr,
we're really just gonna get you out of here.
20th century editing. Arr. Arr.
You know, I'd just like to say, the viewer didn't watch this, but Peter Collis just tripped Captain Ahab, and his leg fell off.
He is a disabled man. Come on, people.
Herb is pointing his big wooden thing at me. I think he wants to come on.
So let's bring him on. Herb Plimpton. You'll be needing a microphone, Herb.
Herb works at Papa John's, everyone, in McLean. Go and order your pizza from there.
No, it's a very good place. We don't want to be spreading false information.
Or quite frankly, we don't want to be sued. So, yeah, go to Papa John's
Papa John's.
and tell...
That was horrid. Captain Ahab, in his dazed stupor after falling down, just dropped his pants. I hope that the viewer will never have to see a sight so horrible ever.
Captain Ahab was obviously bitter about his appearance.
You thought his face was scarred.
Oh, that was horrible. Okay, so let's talk about pizza. So, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
Cheese pizza.
Anyway, I just like to say
Isn't all
something.
pizza cheese pizza?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What
We'll
is
have to put
cheese
cheese on
pizza,
top of pizza.
Jason? What do you define as
Pizza,
a cheese pizza?
with cheese.
With cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Perhaps if you were at home,
Any
Herb,
kind.
would like to know how to make a good pizza. Because quite frankly, when I went to Papa John's with you to make those pizzas for our carnival day, which was a glowing success
At
by
X
the
High
way.
It
School.
was.
At X High School.
At X High School.
My mind was blown. I was awestruck by the pizza ovens. And I think the viewers at home should
Know that I'm not a woman.
No, that wasn't what
should know. Herb, please. You're a pizza guy, not a comedian. Just hold it down for a second. Okay. Now, tell the viewer at home how to make a good pizza because your pizzas are stunning. I mean, they're really good.
Really.
Can you share a few tips with them?
You gotta get a big dough patty.
Right.
It's gotta be about 14 inches when you toss it.
Now, what's the correct form for a toss?
Correct form for a toss.
Like, how do you do it? It looks so cool, but whenever I do it, my hand goes through the dough. How do you do it? Well,
I can't tell you how to do it because it's Papa John's secret. I can't share that.
Okay, all right.
All right, so say you have the dough. All right. We say
The dough's a given.
obviously the viewer will not be able to toss it, but once you've got the dough, beaten to a pulp, to a flat thing.
We throw sauce on it.
Now the sauce. What's in this sauce besides the tomato? I know Papa John's sauce is quite good.
We have a special seasoning mixture that I cannot describe to you because that's also a secret ingredient.
Right.
We have...
Sorry. Someone was disturbing me off camera, so
really?
excuse me.
Was that Captain Ahab?
That was Captain Ahab again. I think he wanted his leg back.
Oh, that's over there though.
Okay, anyways, getting back to the pizza.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my God!
Ahab's
look.
leg, everyone.
Ahab,
It
what
showed up.
happened?
Look, the screws ripped right out of his leg.
Wait a minute. Ahab has a leg. He's just holding it up.
The secret.
Oh my.
All these
whole-
years, everyone said, really? Captain Ahab had 2 legs all this time? Oh, Herb's leaving. He's apparently upset by the fact that we're ignoring him.
All right. Herb left. Okay. Okay, that was scary.
The problem is our guests, really. We try to treat them as best we can, and what do we get in return?
I mean,
Ahab
first,
throwing stuff at us
and mooning us.
showing us his buttocks.
and then there was, Enrique. He just destroyed the place. Of course, he's gonna have to clean it up later.
Collis left. Collis hasn't done anything yet. However, I expect to see something in the mail. Get the hell out of here. Anyway. What else is there that we should talk about?
I can't really think of very much unless we wanted to talk about your vehicular means of transportation.
Yes.
Tell us about your van, Ben.
I just like to say that I have a fetish for plungers, and I think everyone should know that. In fact, I want to let go of it, but I can't. I want to, but it feels so good in my hands.
Ben, give me the plunger.
Anyway, I was going to talk about my vehicle.
So please do.
Many people have probably seen it before. It's a red '92 Plymouth Voyager. It's got many distinguishing characteristics, actually, doesn't it?
Tell us about those.
Well, first there's the GB sticker on the back, which stands for the great country, or should I say, nations of Great Britain. And God save the Queen. Anyway, it also has several 98 Rock stickers on the back.
98 Rock, is that a...
Great radio station.
I see.
On the front it has a bra.
A bra?
Yes,
On a
car
car?
bra, I might add.
Well,
Not
what is a car
not
bra?
a women's bra.
Is it supportive?
It's not supportive. It's protective.
Well, I think that
protective
name
bra.
could be misleading to
It
some
could.
people.
I know. It's my car has plenty of its support on the inside.
I remember you having a little ball on the antenna. What happened to that?
I would just like to make a plea right now. Camera, zoom up on me. All right, you. I know you're watching right now, but you stole my orange 76 Unical ball, and I want it back because I can't find it, and there's nowhere on the East Coast that gives it. I'm giving a reward to anyone who sees this 76 ball. Okay? I want it back, really. I can't live without it, and quite frankly, I'm sad by it. If you notice, if you zoom even further, there are tears in my eyes right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to go on for the rest of the show. Jason,
It's all right, Ben.
the memory is just... Oh.
Ben, There'll be another one someday. It may not be as good as the first, but someday you will grow to love it like it was your own. Okay, so in other news, I hate to upset you like that, but I'm terribly
Jesus,
sorry.
Jason, really, I can't do this anymore.
It's okay, Ben. Really, I mean, I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. Anyways, in other news, well, what are we talking about in other news? When you see this, none of it's going to be current, so.
This will never be seen because by the time this airs, the apocalypse will already have occurred.
Or maybe the apocalypse will occur when this does air, or when Mark,
In fact,
one of
this
our
is the
cameramen,
apoc-
makes more obscure noises.
This is the apocalypse.
You're gonna scare some people by
Yes.
saying things like that.
Yes.
So maybe you should just knock it off.
What can I say? I'm still just totally upset,
There's one something.
bewildered.
So, do we have time for another guest? Do we have time for another guest? All right.
You know, frankly, I'd like to get Karush out here because,
He is the proprietor of this show, and he's the reason we're all here. I think maybe we should bring the man
deserves
down.
a round of applause. It's Karush, Masood, and Sari.
No, that's not Karush. Come on, Karush. Where are you? Let's see it.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
See what happens to small people? As soon as something great happens to them, they bring an entourage. You see that? Karush used to be a loner, and now he's got 2 bodyguards with him. I cannot believe it. Karush, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Ben?
Karush is technically the producer of the show.
Oh man.
I'm surprised he's not upset with how this is going so far, because quite frankly, it's
Disappointing.
disappointing to me. That's how we take care of things on this show, by the way. Look at him.
He looks
Well, Ben,
injured, actually. Hopefully his arm
The
is
show's
broken.
almost over, and I just forgot that they don't know how to end the shit.
Oh,
don't know
well,
how to
maybe
end
we
the
should let you get back, Karush. Not like we would ever want this show to end because it's so good, but.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well,
Man, a
Karush,
few words.
thank you.
For the... We certainly did. And so did janitor Enrique here. Now, before I go, get that camera back on me. Turn around. Okay. Listen, bastard, I know you're out there. And I want my 76 ball back. And if I don't get it back... That's about it. I'm gonna get teary-eyed again if I start on this.
That's it, everybody.
Goodbye.